And we appear to be live. Welcome, everyone. And I appreciate you tuning in. I'll do this announcement again, I'm sure, but I just want to start by telling everybody that I had some glitches uploading the videos yesterday. So our members giveaway, this pendant, charite and diamond, cute little thing, is back up. I had it up pretty quickly. It was only down for an hour, but so yeah, please go check that out. Leave your comment there. If you can't afford membership, I totally understand, and that's why I have a just freebie, because I can't afford memberships either. So I decided we'd do a Montana Sapphire mini pendant giveaway. Moving on, welcome to today's gem and jewel sale. Yeah. Starting today, like most others, there is one thing I did forget to do, though. Give a moment here. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Boom. Today's giveaways. One will be this purplish garnet, rhodolite garnet. I have a citrine round brilliant cut, a peridot round brilliant cut, and a rainbow moonstone. Actually, no, that's a regular moonstone, orthoclase. And one of our cute little copper labradorite pendants I made the other day. That'll be our grand prize for the show. Of course, every purchase is an entry to win one of those. Actually, it's like 3 entries. Every 10, I'll draw one of these at the end of today's show. I'll draw for this out of all of them. And then on September 14th, I'm drawing from much of the summer's streams to pick the winner of this one. Hello, Chris. Sorry, getting housekeeping out of the way. How are you doing? Apologize. I need to turn the AC back on. I'm gonna be all day with it, I have a feeling. I believe I did. It's absolutely I just sent out emails to as many people as I could remember. If you could make sure he gets entered, I was just trying to do the best I could. Thank you, Chris. I really appreciate it. I felt really bad when I had to re-upload those videos. And I was like, oh man, I better let as many people as I can remember in my frantic mind at the moment. Yesterday was just chaos for me. I apologize for that. I've got a bunch of rocks to show today, guys. Some really pretty new ones, too. sneak peek for a little later in today's show. First, this is something I'm a little proud of. I have nearly a full flat of tanzanites. Starting at a pretty good price all the way up to like $40 or so. I'll be discounting some of those. We'll do a board of tourmaline today, of different types of sapphires and rubies. No problem, Vicky. I was hoping that the algorithm would show it to everybody. It didn't. But on the plus side, I have till September 15th to remind everybody, like, hey, go get involved in those giveaways, please. And I plan to, like, I'll be mentioning them every stream I do. Thank you, Vicky. I appreciate that. And if you guys can just share them to people, it would possibly really help grow the channel. I believe so. Did you comment after noon tomorrow? Hey, Jeff. I have to get my lights fixed. Yeah, you should be good then. Here. Just so I can easily tell people when they ask. So, real quick, because it's important to me, it really is. We'll hit the membership one. Holy fuck. Stop. Mute you. Thank you. Boom. So there's the members giveaway. And then for comments, I have Chris, Sarah, Karen, and John currently. And then for the free, everybody's open game, because, you know, I understand not everyone, including myself, can afford to pay for memberships on 100 different channels. I made sure to upload an extra giveaway just for that. The shorts is the free one. And currently I have Jackie, Iris, Rosie, Will, Annie, Jewelry, Diane, Jennifer, Jeff, Jewelry, Fells, John, and Chris. Just to make sure everybody's got a chance to get into those giveaways. Plus, also, you know, all the other giveaways I'm doing this summer. We'll do 5 or, 4 to 5 today, hopefully. I'm hoping I get at least 30 things that sell. We'll see. So this top row of opals is 20. A lot of them will be How's everyone doing this Saturday? Hopefully everyone's having a good weekend. Let's try turning this off again. That sounds like a good way to spend today, Chris. Also, I apologize for not getting packages out this last week. If you have a box from last weekend, it'll be going out pretty early, if like by Wednesday. That's early for me. And if I can, I will make sure that you get, whatever you get today gets in said box. That way you don't got to pay for shipping. I'll try to be on top of invoicing tonight or tomorrow. That's a $20 little cab. These make really pretty jewelry too. I figure I might as well show what can be done with these. Huh. Do I not have that pendant? In the box. There it is. These opals make great jewelry. And they don't break the bank either. That is nice. I went through like $300 in rough from Australia, and I felt disappointed. It turned out all right, I agree. But yeah, I felt disappointed by the Australian rough because, like, even the better stuff just doesn't compare to Ethiopian opal visually. Like, unless you're dropping some dumb amounts of money on it. Whereas for $20, you can get a fairly nice crystal opal that would cost hundreds. What are you doing? Huh? Sir. That is a pile of boxes. Never mind. Makes perfect sense now that I say it like that. Cat, pile of boxes, paradise. Ooh, that's an idea. No, opal and rings don't go well together. Hey, Jesse. Sir, when you come out as a mummy of wrapping paper and bubble wrap, I'm going to laugh at you. Okay? Yeah. I may make sure that curiosity won't kill the cat, but it may sure as hell embarrass you, buddy. Thank you, Jesse, and I hope you're having a good one, too. Did you get the weekend off? I see reds, yellow, green. Give me a blue. Give me that spark of blue, but I'm not seeing it. Oh, yeah. That's okay. Nice. see. We got number 5 here. It's actually a fairly pretty day out. I kind of want to go down to the river, but we'll see. Kind of depends. I did some math earlier today because I was wanting to show every stone I have, and I, was considering how long I spend showing each stone. Totally understand, buddy. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend and having a blast out there. And so I went and checked what it would take if I spent 2 or 3 minutes on each stone like I normally try to do, and found out that I would need to spend like 25 hours streaming to show everything that I have set for sale at the moment. Okay, we are going to mute that. There we go. Just in case, I'll pull up my email. Just to make sure that wasn't some important... Lisa, you're always important. I feel you. Man, that has been the debate that has been raging back and forth for some time. I have reasons. I have my reasons. Although I really should experiment just to see how vertical does. I'm not sure if I just want more subs or not, but you're not wrong. Beautiful black opal faceted with a tourmaline side of, pretty hefty wire wrap. Do $350 today. I have 18,000 subscribers already. I'm finding that it's not the amount of subscribers that matters. It doesn't hurt at all to have more subscribers, of course. I don't think. Ooh. I love that. Like right at the edge right here. Oh, I lost it. I lost the color that I was in love with. It happens. That little magical blue-green. Meow, what the hell are you doing? I don't know what he's doing. He's not near me. That's concerning. Somehow, I got mixed up again, and I've been trying not to do that. My apologies. We're still on the opals that are cabbed. The $20 ones. Can you see 10 again? Yes, you can. And Joseph, I guarantee that guy is doing far better than I am. I hate saying it, but integrity does not seem to take people there alone. Yes, it is faceted indeed. I keep having these ideas of setting these upside down. You'll claim that? 10-4, thank you, Jesse. Ken? I've long believed that quality is more important than quantity, but I've also found that that doesn't always actually work as an easy business strategy. Actually, in today's world, it can, like, you can make a strong argument using statistics that quality is the least important. Like, because if you look at, some of the corporations that make the most money, Walmart. Start with. Sorry, my lights are trying to fall down on me right now. So this here is the last of the cabbed ones. The $20 cabbed ones. Ooh. That is a really... Oh, I know, Joseph. That was exactly what I was just saying or thinking inside my head. Like, whew. That opal is just beautiful. See, this is why I can't get through 300 stones in a show. I get stuck on a piece like that, and I'm like, oh, look at just beautiful. Keep staring. Spend 10 minutes looking at the same stone. All right, so here I've got a tourmaline, sapphire, and savorite garnet pendant. Move to the next faceted opal. Thank you, Ken. That would make sense, Rockin'. Hey, Iris. Hey, Jackie. What are you doing? Sorry, not you guys. The cat just... You can't lay down next to my foot and then attack it when I stretch, because you are a turd. Yes, you are. Furball. No, I know you're a good boy. Good cat. Hey, Will. Hey, Lisa. I'm doing what I want, cat. Yeah, that's about correct. Me too, especially because that's how I'm probably gonna die one of these days. Oh, nice, Joseph. I figure he'll attack my leg, and yeah, that'll be over. Well, it's good to see you. Got a bunch of tanzanite coming up after the opal. I think it's more the humans never learn, and the cats just don't give a fuck. We keep trying to convince them that there's something, to care about, and they just do what they want. I'm so glad that package finally came in. Although it was hard for me not to just take it and immediately be like, we're making a bracelet. I have no idea. From the opals I have faceted, which are Mexican rough, I struggle with the polishing aspect of it. I find sapphires are actually the easiest because they're the hardest. But I also am working with a setup that's, well, I've quit trying because it's just not a good use of my time. For a hobby, it would be fine, but I need to be able to produce stones I can do something with. Iris, as I said, cats just don't give a fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into that. I've put aside my faceting until I can afford to do that again. What I wonder is how they facet the opal like this without the risk of water overload. It's almost like you'd have to do it dry or something. Like, I barely like washing out my opal pieces once I'm done constructing them. That should be entertaining to watch, Joseph. See, I struggle with cerium because I have yet to find a place selling cerium oxide that tells me what the freaking grit is. And I don't like that. I have been... Now, Ken, that's the problem. I'm getting bad scratches just trying to take it to 14K. It's seriously a lot more complicated than I'm able to figure out at the moment. Well, yeah, Rockin', but again, the opals that we were mentioning, and this one is 10. These faceted Ethiopian opals. like you're gonna spend a couple hours with this in water, let it dry, and then do it again. I worry about that. I don't know how they'd go about it. Actually, water also affects some opals from Mexico, and I believe some other places. Hydrophane opals are the ones that can have a problem with water sometimes. I've yet to actually experience a said problem myself, but I have seen examples online. So here we have moonstone, a natural sapphire crystal, and a petroleum quartz. Yeah, Jackie. Okay, now, I'm a poor person. I know all this fancy stuff. Not all of it, but my plan was to use learning all that fancy stuff to get rich. It's not working. I would still love to know what grit. We are now to the $10 opals, by the way. I forgot to mention that. This one here was 10. Also, this cab is 8. Go. Similar. Yeah, I guess that one was kind of similar, wasn't it? These ones were 20. The bigger ones up to 16 were 20. 17's $8. These three are going to be 10. And then we have 12. A 12 and a 15 that we'll get to here in a few. Board's out of frame. Of course the board's out of frame. I expect nothing less. And in all fairness, that pendant that I made a while back that I've already misplaced. God, good. How do I do it? Oh, there it is. I used one of the $10 opals to make this one. You can make a bigger one with one of the $20 ones. Or the same size, I guess, if you pick a faceted. See, I just showed this one. Go to 21. Why is my music already off? I need music. I apologize. Music is very, very important. I will go crazy without it. That's pretty. Have fun, Joseph. All right. Next, I have 2 smoked faceted. This one is 15. Jackie, I haven't smoked an opal yet either. There's not many things I can't say that about. But opal is one of them. Smoked trout, smoked gator, smoked crack. We smoked bear. That last one was really pretty. And this one is 12. Ethiopian opal. It's probably been color enhanced via smoking, quote unquote. Rockin'. Justin believes Vicky claims 22. Got you, Vicky. Justin, I think believes that any opal that wasn't worked by him is lessened in value. Will match my ring. Nice. Let's see. And I got your box right there. So next I have a slab of boulder opal in a wire wrap that I made a while back. I'm still really proud of this piece. There might be somebody who has interest in it. However, they're stuck on a very, very low number, and my thought is, well, if someone is willing to pay a bit more for it, then okay, because I'm not really cool with that number. So, $330 is what I'm going to ask for this. I told them I think I should give it a shot to, see if I can get a little bit more. So, $330. And yep, I agree. All opals are a pain in the butt. I love this pendant too. Wait, you want me to claim this one for you too? The $12 one? I apologize. I missed that. $12. I got you, Vicky. Because, Jenny, drama sells. And by picking fights with, other people, it creates drama and gives them a way to set themselves above others. And by doing so, they, can pretend that what they're selling is a superior product. I just ain't got it in me to fucking do that. Like a black opal from Ethiopia, freaking great, but it costs, the cost makes it so you could literally just keep screwing up opals like this over and over and over, like destroying them and then replacing it. You probably do that 20 times and you would still have saved money over, going with Ethiopian over Australian with how expensive Australian opal is. And really, Ethiopian isn't that much more fragile. Lisa need to be kept wet. They're called hydrophanic opal. A lot of Ethiopian material comes out like in a way where they just keep it in water because the moment they start drying it, it just shatters. Not the moment, but I've done a couple videos where I've shown a piece of said of that material where they sell it in water and it'll break if you take it out of the water. I gotta say, Pulitzer is fun. I like Pulitzer opal. I enjoy that person. It means they absorb water, Jackie. Hydrophane. He very well might have. Honestly, opal is not my strong suit. I love opal, but there's so much to study, and I've struggled to find consistency in what I have studied. It's irritating. I have heard so many different explanations about, hydrophane and this and that and how to keep it safe and all of that. It's challenging. It makes it challenging for sure. Let's see here. So we're going to want to put that one out. And let's see here. Ooh. Put a ring out. Yes. And then what do we got over here, huh? Do I got one? No. I need to do a tanzanite mini pendant, it looks like. Oh, my bad. Well, I guess we'll do a blue zircon and then a tanzanite big pendant. But Walo is from Ethiopia, isn't it? I need more data, damn it. I think too scientifically. All right, so then let us begin. Actually, I'm putting those on the bottom. Yes. We'll build up to those slowly. Look at all the blue on this. So much blue. So much blue indeed. Jenny, couldn't have said it better myself. All right, everybody. This next board is our first tanzanite board. And it's kind of going to be a big one. Five. Boom. Kind of. But it'll also go through a good range of prices, all the way from $2 to $50. And kind of spread out in between, too. On number 1, I have an unheated tanzanite 3x5 pair. Very lightish blue. This is $2. Now, opal guy, that is something I have experienced directly. I've also had sunlight just glance at my opal and can cause that crack to happen. Oh, that is not a fun experience. Jesse, the top row? Okay. 5, 10, 15. Got 2 unheateds, 2 double A's, and a triple A. And Jesse, that gets you 5 entries. Also, I prepared for that. I saw that coming. Son of a bitch, get back here. I don't think so. I have a cane. You can fly all the way under that table. But I will retrieve you. Meow meow. Come here. You like beating these things around. Come get the gem jar. Bat it over to me. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. Okay. But thank you, Jesse. 10s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dang, Jesse. $15, 2, 3, boom. And into Jesse's box. Okay, starting with number 1. How much is row 2? See, I've got 16 for this one. Number 7 would be 5. It's a little pair. Then we would have this one for 16. Comparing it to the size of the pairs, they're 6x4s. They're a bit bigger. This one would be 20. This one would also be 20. And this one would also be 20. So 1, 2, 3, 60, 75, 81. But I would just knock. I'll knock $10, $11 right off that if you want that whole row, just for making my life quick and easy. And for such a big. Hey, the hell is your problem? I'm trying to do something here, yo. You just fur right across the table. You rude. Claim the second row? Wait, opal teeth? Totally understand, Jenny. I hope you're having a blast. Jesse, you want that second row? Cat wants. I think he wants the tanzanite. Actually, neighbor kitty. Thank you, Jesse. Jesse just triggered a giveaway. $70, 15. Oh, whoops. Okay. Will wants 6. Will, make me an offer. I didn't get to say a price on it today, Will, so just make me an offer. We got a row of tanzanite here, but the you claimed it, Will. Don't, Will, you have done quite a lot for me, man. 150. How about 150? Does that work? For the tanzanite and peridot pendant that's modeled or was inspired by Boba Fett's spaceship? Thank you, Will. I'll put it with your labradorite for now. All right. That got a little chaotic on me. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate you two. So in the middle of Jesse buying half the board, thank you, Jesse. He triggered a giveaway for the first 10 purchases. Jesse, you've got the number 1, and then literally 4 through 10. And then Vicky has a chance because she's number 2 and number 3. Give me a D10, please. Alrighty. Got us a little D10. I should just roll my actual silver D10, but what are the fucking odds of that? Vicky got a little bonus. Congratulations, Vicky, and thank you for your support. Summer giveaways, everybody. I have backups. I will start with number 1. Wait, blue lace? A, a faceted blue lace agate? I missed something. Maybe I should just start with the bottom. So, $2 unheated tanzanite. Vicky, because you bought those two opals, we had our first 10 purchases, so we rolled the dice, and yeah, you won a bonus gemstone, little citrine, round brilliant cut. We've got a rhodolite garnet, a moonstone, and a peridot round brilliant cut still. I think the next one we'll be giving away is that peridot round brilliant cut. So here's another $2 unheated tanzanite. They're almost like grayish. Oh yeah, of course. We're doing a bunch of these giveaways. Every 10 or every purchase is an entry into a giveaway, into several actually. Because you're also still at the end of today's stream, I'll pull for this, and you could still win off the same entry. And then in September, all of the purchases will draw from that, and the winner will get this badass heady pendant made of silver, gold, beautiful tourmaline, rubies, and diamonds. Next, I have an unheated tanzanite. This one's $3. Or not unheated, that's AA. Sorry, AA material. I'm a weirdo about this, but I actually prefer the unheated ones. I don't know why, but they have better color when I'm comparing them to the AAs, and sometimes better cutting. Oh, the number 4 was a $3 AA. Number 5, number 3, and number 4 were. Number 5 is a AAA 3x5. Good little accent stones. Moving to number 7 now. I think this is one of my 4x6s, if I remember correctly. Might be a 5x3. This is a 4mm round. But this is a 6x4. So that's what I did. I put it in your box for you. But anyway, this is $18. Beautiful, beautiful tanzanite. And in comparison to the pairs, like you can see, they're a good deal bigger. I've got this princess cut tanzanite. This is an old stock. I'm asking $15 for this one. It's just square cut. It's not quite a princess cut now that I think about it. Sometimes it can be hard to remember the difference. Then number 9 is $5. It's a little marquee cut. I should get more of these. Number 10 is $6. Kind of the same size as these, but it's got some inclusions and isn't quite as blue. Yo, Faith, what's up? How you doing? It's good to see you. Number 11 is $6, and that seems quite low. But it is. Then I have a ring. A tanzanite and sapphire ring. By the way, quick reminder to everybody again. I had to repost all of our giveaways. So the one I just commented was the free everybody's welcome can join that giveaway. And then I have a members giveaway, and I just posted that. You need some small tiger's eye for a set of earrings. I might actually be able to help with that. I have some rough tiger's eye. I could possibly make you a couple small cabs or beads if you need. Beads would be hard. But I could easily do cabs. All right, so, and I want to thank whoever was kind enough to remind me that I probably want to be able to show sizing. So this is currently a size 5. I can, for an extra like $50, I can size these normally, and I believe I can size this one. Might be a bit of a challenge, but I can do it. So tanzanite and sapphire ring. I'm asking $150 for this. Premium 4mm round tanzanite. With sapphires. That are also quite premium. Heat only. I believe sourced from Sri Lanka. See, Jackie, teamwork. We can make it from the ground up. All right, so our next tanzanite oval. This one's $20. I mean, the coloring is pretty dang good. I'm a stickler, and so, like, I would call it double probably, but I really should say that's triple. Pretty sure that was what my vendor calls it. He's pretty good about that. I'll set it aside for you, Will. Or, Will, how about I start making one that's that size or size, 6.5-ish, your wife's size, but same ring type. We can work the details out. This next one is 16. Either way. I hate resizing rings, honestly, so if I can avoid resizing them, I will. I would actually far rather remake a ring, and this is when I cast it. I would rather, because I don't have the original cast, I can't just remake it, but I would rather refabricate it. Hey, Melinda. Anyway, this one is $16. Beautiful tanzanite. Not a bad deal either. Actually, pretty dang good deal on tanzanite. Like, I'm kicking myself that I couldn't get this tanzanite 2 years ago. Because I have a feeling that me and someone in chat would have a stockpile, like a pile of gemstones, tanzanite, like pile. See, number 15 is also $16. Ooh, I messed up on the price of that. That should be a little bit more, but that's okay. 16 will pay the bills on it, so I will be happy with that. Hundreds of pounds. Yeah, if I could have been getting these prices 2 years ago, I have a feeling we would have just fucking stockpiled it. And it's just getting rarer. Like, I don't advocate buying gemstones as a type of investment, but I don't know. I buy this stuff as a kind of investment. So I don't follow my own advice on that for sure. We got 16, which says $18. I'm going to drop it to 16. Not that I need to, but I'm strict. Which one do you claim, Will? 15 or 16? Either of them is $16. $15 is. Thank you very much, Will. So number 16. Being difficult. Of course, it wants to lay on its sides, but beautiful, beautiful tanzanites. And that one's $16. And then we move to 17. Now, 17 starts a whole new class of size. These are half-carat stones at this point. Average between 0.45 and 0.6. I'm asking $40 for this one. On number 18, we have a blue zircon mini pendant. I might start wearing myself. This thing actually, can go toe-to-toe with my solid diamond pendant. To jump on that. Will is like, the fuck? I know, Will. Like, if only we could have been under $100 a carat for half carat stones. I'm kind of shocked, especially with the color grade on it. Like, I'm a pretty humble person. Normally, I'm like, I don't sit there and say I've got like stupidly good deals on things, although I do, that aren't a stupidly good deal. Like, I'll say it's a good deal if it is a good deal. This is a stupidly good deal. I'm working on stockpiling more of it. So here we have a 5-carat blue zircon set into a wire wrap pendant. Yeah, 5 carats. It's a big boy. It's cut very well. Faith, I couldn't have said it any better myself. $200 for this pendant. That is the price of the rock, and that is a good price of just the rock. Another big one. This one is $45. Because it's messy when you want to move it? I don't understand. How's a rock messy? And then number 20 is also back to $40. I might start getting some weights on these. Oh, it does? I did not know that. Now I have some rounds, which start with those because I'll have to price this one on the fly. You know what? I'll put 40 on it, and let y'all just figure out. Round Brilliant, $40. It's got good clarity, not bad cutting. The color is good. Like, I wish I could show how blue it really is. Maybe flip it upside down. No, that just makes it look. Because my lights are making it look almost like dark, but it is a very, I don't know, vibrant blue. And that's $40. The next one is $45. That one's showing up better on the camera for sure. Like I said, these are on average about a half a carat. I know, right, Will? And then we got this one for 50. You know what? I'm going to drop this one to 45 as well. I had to wait a bit longer because my supply for this package to arrive, because I paid for it and then my supplier had a family emergency and he had to travel back to India. And so, like, 3 weeks later, I email him, just like, hey, what's going on, bud? You know, you got tracking? I've been working with that supplier for years, so I'm not sweating it. And, oh, hey, sorry, had an emergency, had to go back to India, get you tracking as soon as I get back to the office. All right, bro, no problem. He was like, I'm so sorry about that. I'm like, dude, you've been doing me good enough for long enough where an inconvenience like that is no big deal. Shit happens. Like, everyone needs to take time off sometimes. All right, so tanzanite. This here is one of my favorite pieces. So that is a tanzanite crystal. with tanzanite, diamonds, aquamarine, some more aquamarine, sapphire, sapphire, diamond, and diamond. Wrapped in sterling silver with 14 karat gold woven in, wrapped front and back. I want $1,500 for that piece. I'll take 12 today, but I want 15 for it. How it works. I made it through the tanzanite board after selling half the tanzanite board. Thank you guys. I appreciate the support. Any last dibs before we switch to a new gemstone? I love that one. That crystal is gorgeous. I know, Will. I know. I don't blame you. We'll get more. We'll get more. The hard part for me when I get these packages in is not keeping it all. Like, I wanted to keep all of it, all 25 carats, but I was like, we should probably make sure that someone else gets some, because businesses work that way. You've got to sell things to actually make money. You can't just buy things and then keep them. Well, you can. You totally can. But it's not always the soundest strategy. Yeah, we'll have to, let's see here. Five, 2, 3, 3, 2. Okay. I've been playing with trying to cut some moss agates in a kite cut. Pull that one out for now. I still think that this ring, I really want to play with this style more. The hidden demon rings are just, I don't know. There's something about them I like. Yeah, actually. Still the moldavite pendant up. Big yellow thing. What big yellow thing? Oh, the so-called bumblebee jasper that I'm not sure is actually a type of jasper. $60, Jackie. Sterling silver. Bumblebee jasper, I think. Like I said, I don't actually believe bumblebee jasper is real jasper, but it might be. I haven't had time to research that yet. Alrighty, let's see here. Let's go do the peridot, because I'm kind of excited about this one. Peridot, 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 more peridot, even more peridot. It can happen sometimes, Jackie. Don't worry about it too much. We'll just Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata. It can take some time to clear from certain purchase types. I don't understand it myself very well, if I'm being honest. Are they now? Well, Jackie, I've got customers who don't. Whoa. John, that's weird. Hold up, let me see if there's an issue. That's concerning. Gonna go to YouTube channel. You make sure Iris didn't accidentally ban somebody when she dropped her phone the other day. No, nobody that shouldn't be. I do not know why. I will try to work that out if you can hear me, buddy. Sorry, I just checked email and see that somebody's not able to engage in chat for some reason, and fucking YouTube. Excuse my language. I'm gonna just reply. I swear, it has been nothing but problems with YouTube the last few days. I don't know. I have no idea, Iris. I just was looking and like they sent a screenshot showing that they've tried to talk in chat, but none of us can see it. I'm actually kind of curious what the hell's going on there. Also, somehow I wasn't in live chat. I apologize for that. Oh, been having issues with YouTube recently. All right, so peridot. This is one of our round brilliant cuts. This one is $5. I would be shocked if, like, John's just too solid of a dude to get banned from YouTube. Although I guess the AI could have done it on accident, because I have seen weirder things. But this is John. I mean, yeah. $4 on this one. See, I'm doing good. I got a wide range of stones from that one to look at that peridot. I don't know. I hope so, because I know he does a lot for Kyle. Which one? Number 2? Or were you claiming the $18 number 23? So it's just from my channel. That's weird. The $4 one. Got you, Will. Hi, Jennifer. Got another round brilliant here for $5. Just love the faceting on these. I made sure to get some bigger ones for us too this week, which actually real quick, I'm going to pop them into containers with white backgrounds because it's better that way. Thank you, Faith. It does really help. Analytics are dumb, but I do have to pay attention to them. Ooh, nice. Hope it's cooling down a bit. On 4, we have a $4. Or I hope we can fix it, Iris. One of the two. If it happens 2 weeks in a row, I'll be putting in a word with YouTube themselves. So this peridot is a mixed round, which means they step cut the back and use round brilliant cutting for the top. I don't know why, but they did. $4. And then on number 5, we've got a $5 peridot. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stone there. And they just get bigger from there. Now, I pulled the rest of these from my personal stash that I make jewelry out of. I don't do that very often, but I don't know. I wanted to have some peridot this week. It's a type of cutting, Jackie. Step cut is where they just cut. Well, here, let me show the back. This is so hard to show. But the educator in me can't help but try. So you can see how they are cut in steps. They cut their rows and then they angle each row more and more and more versus what's known as, I guess, more European cutting or Western cutting, where the facets are triangular like this, or, not triangular, but they're angled versus little squares. My music. Some people really do like step cut, and for some stone types, step cutting can be amazing. A lot of sapphires you'll find cut like that. All right, so got ourselves a little peridot mini pendant here, round brilliant cut. $120 for this mini pendant. You know what? We'll keep the sale going. $100. We'll knock $20 off this mini pendant. Or if you prefer, instead of discounting the $20, I can include a free chain, which I'm struggling with at the moment. Because I don't have a chain for this at the moment. Oh well. But yeah, $100 or $120 with a chain. Moving forward. Okay, so we've got the $5 ones, $4 to $5. Now we're going to move up in size a little bit. So this one is 12. It's a bit bigger. got your standard brilliant cutting. Number 8 is $10. Number 9. I've got it marked 12, but I'm going to automatically drop it to 10 because magnification. I've got 7 on this one. I love it when my music goes to like Persian-based sounds. I don't know. I feel like they made some really badass jewelry. India, Persia, Asia. I know, Jackie. The music is in my ear because I don't want to get copyright struck. And this one, what the is $9. That was a mistake. So this should have been the $12 one. I think they got mixed up. My bad. Oh well. Yeah, I started doing that recently because I've only listened to that jazz song for like 400 hours in the last 3 years. I needed something else. Those wedding pictures. Her emerald set is fucking crazy. I was inspired when I saw that. I was like, damn, I want to make that so badly. Yeah, this lady has a amazing emerald, and it's like this big or bigger. It's insanity. Give me a second. I'll bring it up. It's very popular right now. No. I think it's the Ambani. But I literally cannot find it at the moment. Found it. Okay, yeah, it's bigger than that one I just showed. It's insane. That rock is worth probably more than I'll make in my entire life. So here I've got an aquamarine mini pendant. Possibly. I know people are joking that that pendant is literally worth more than some countries' GDP. It's I think most jewelers that are artisans dream that they'll get to make something of that caliber one day in their life. And like for me, I hope I get to do something like, except for, different, but of said caliber, and then retire, because you'll never beat it. Like when you get a Magnus Opus like that, it's done. You're screwed. You'll never be able to one up it. Everything will always be a fucking disappointment afterwards. So either you make sure you're retiring after that, or I don't know. That stone is I don't know. I'll have to do some digging, but that stone probably sat in royalties, their treasure cellar for some time, possibly centuries. That was what I was thinking too, Jackie. Is the stone has probably been in their family or has been traded around in local princedoms for centuries. $8 for this periodo. Number 14 is 12, and wow. Shit, now y'all got me wanting to do a big project. Why'd you have to mention that? It's totally okay. Thank you for mentioning that. I love talking about big pieces. That is such a beautiful peridot. So green. So green. That's $12. Next is a trillion shaped. And then I've also got an oddity after the trillion. So this is $7. Beautiful little trillion. For $8, I have this interesting emerald cut peridot. Now, it has an inclusion. That it does. In an interesting spot. It is so close to the table that it doesn't cause it to refract, because if it was deeper, you would see reflections and it would look like it had 7 or 8 inclusions. That one is $8. Then we've got this oval for $10. It's got a birthmark. Technically, they all do of one kind or another. Some are just more like noticeable, like that last one, because it's dark and right up in your face. Well, I'm glad that you realized that you're a gem. It's about time you realized that. All right. I have here an ametrine pendant in an elongated emerald cut. Asking $400 on this one. You know what? Today I'll do $350. By the way, that moldavite coming up here real soon. We're going to do a good deal on that. Alrighty, so final row, $7 peridot. I do, Lisa. Send me a picture of it. I can usually tell you if something is opalite just from looking at a picture 3 from different angles. Opalite is a very obvious type of glass. Someone else might be able to explain it better than I can. This next one is 13. And wow. Like I said, I did pull these out of my personal, like the stones I use to make jewelry. And this one's probably about a carat, give or take a bit. It's kind of a ridiculous price that I'm giving here, but that's okay. $21 is $15. Yeah, Potch. I struggle. Fuck the opal world. It's too confusing, damn it. Too many differing opinions. Fairly large one. That means it's fake. I feel your pain. I feel your pain. All right. So this one's also 15. And it's a gorgeous, crisp, and then last but not least, this $18 pear shape. I got learnt that day. Sorry about all the cat hair. Included free, though, with every purchase. A little bit of cat hair. Well, not every purchase, but most. And then, last but not least, Moldavite pendant. $100. This is one of the oldest pendants I have in stock still. Made it a long time ago. $100. Lisa, send me a picture of it. I can tell you real quick. It's probably opalite glass, which is, I don't like calling it fake because opalite, all opalite to me is glass. It's a synthetic, it's a trade name, but differing opinions and differing terminology, and this is why the gem world is so f***ed up. Jackie, glass is a synthetic. Okay, thank you. Peridos? Iris, sand is the material that glass is synthesized out of. technically your kitchen is a lab. Synthetic means man-made. Oh yeah, it's emerald cut. It's peridot. Yes, it is. It does have that little black inclusion up in the window. Or the table. You'll claim that one for $8. Thank you. Thank you, Jesse. I have a trillion cut. A bunch of different sized round brilliant cuts, which this one is only $9. It's dumb. It should not be priced so good, but it is priced really good. I have some big ovals and pear. Hell no. No, I don't got any quantum cuts that are for sale. You've already got a hold on the one that was. I'll try to get more. Stupid fucking light. We'll have to teach it how to act here soon. It ain't acting right. No and no on marquees or cushion cuts. Young Jedi Adventures. It was entertaining. I won't lie. I liked, but it also ties into the High Republic to a point, so there is that. But I liked The Acolyte, so I'm not a Star Wars fan, apparently. Fucking douches. Grr. Sorry. So can't we all just come together and say that the sequel trilogy sucked, but, you know, it's not all great? The Star Wars fandom has become so fucking toxic. I've stopped being as part of it as I used to be. It's like people can't just enjoy something because it's well done or not, or hate it because it's poorly done. It's like the lowest rated ones that have come out are usually the better quality shows. Like Andor was great. Damn Alabama and bad service. You're good, Jesse. I have some cushion cuts. They're just I'm trying to not be filling the board. Yeah, I don't have any of those out. I'm trying not to fill the board with $50 stones. And a lot of like the cushion cuts that I have and such are ones that I have to actually charge for. Will's like, log into mine. Okay, so we made it through those. Trillion and round. I got you. 9 and 7. 7, 9. Got you, Jesse. By the way, speaking of moldavite, I'm considering auctioning a piece, but it'll have to have a reserve. Iris, before you do the Acolyte, check out the High Republic books. It all really starts to make so much better sense. And fucking like the one complaint that really seemed to be out there was, it doesn't line up with the Legends Plagueis book. But really, it actually did a damn good job of not throwing out that content. I mean, I could make the two work together. I got a board of tourmaline. And zircon. And a couple spinels. 3 rows of tourmaline. I've got spinel on 19 and 20. And then 21, 22, and 23 are zircons. Look at that. A champagne zircon that size? Might be open to pricing on that one too. We'll see. Might be able to go down a bit on that. They are a cult. They definitely were not female Jedi. They were a cult of basically an offshoot of Dathomiri witches. Alrighty, so we got a green tourmaline here. For $10. I'm gonna just put a little discount on it for today. Got it written at 12, but we'll make that a 10. On number 2, I have a cab. A tourmaline cabochon. This is $32. Today. I'm knocking $5 off the price of it. Just is kind of doing a solid. It is gorgeous. I love these so much. On number 3, no, not at all. Again, I could go into it for hours. Most of the complaints that have been made that I've seen are manufactured outrage. Check out Generation Tech. But the Sith were alive for that whole 1,000 years. Even in Legends, which is what everyone was complaining about, they were like, fuck. Plagueis was hanging out with Jedi. Plagueis' master had several Sith apprentices. Plagueis didn't go by the rule of 2. Also, Plagueis checked into many possibilities when he was looking for his own apprentice. That's all Legends, of course. But still, it could actually tie in just fine. Also, in the Acolyte, that's not a real Sith. I'm too fat to chase after them. I mean, Iris Yoda was over 1,000 years old. Why would another non-human be limited to a human lifespan? Jackie, I know, and that's kind of the thing, is like people are trying to stick down to what was there before Disney bought Star Wars. And yeah, Disney's made some changes, but I don't think it's worth like all of the outrage that there's been. I think is really disingenuous myself. Fuck this light. I am really gonna like lose it on this light. And the people who have really started all of these arguments, their main complaint the entire time has been political. It has nothing to do with anything but the politics. I mean, fuck. I remember Andor, the same people who are making all these complaints about the Acolyte. Andor, one of the best fucking Star Wars contents that's come out in years. Their complaint was that they had bricks and screws in the story. Like, oh, Jesus fucking Christ, bro. I know. Yeah, they can't just, some people can't enjoy a story just to enjoy a story. It's unfortunate. What's hilarious is if they actually stopped long enough to think about the political points being made, they'd realize that the points that they want to make are actually being made in said stories. They're just, it's disingenuous. I that's why I said I struggle to be part of the whole Star Wars community anymore because of it. Iris, check out Generation Tech. They've done a lot of good videos that are very balanced on the Acolyte and other content recently. What criticism he has is quite fair. Fuck, I know Captain Picard is cooler. How do you get better than Captain Picard? It's pretty fucking hard. That's why he's also Professor X. Another tourmaline. This one's 12. Beautiful, beautiful color and good cut. Pretty much, Will. Without the, well, I wouldn't say love it. I just don't think people would hate it like they do. I'm not going to say they would love it. Some people don't like those type of stories. Like, there are a lot of people who did not like Andor because it wasn't an action, space, lasers, wizards and fucking knights in space. It was more like James Bond in space. It's a really bad way to describe it, but still. Some people just have different likes of what genre they're in or, such and such. But I don't think the hatred would be there for it. He was also better in Dune. I gotta say, this new Dune was not bad, except for the fucking end. But even that was handled pretty damn well. Like, the original Dune books are pretty close to a Bible for me, but I'm not throwing a fit over them changing the end of Dune. Oh, Jackie. It's a good fucking movie. The books are amazing. I love the books so much. They did a really good job on the movie. They don't exactly love the way they ended it, but at the same time, I don't hate it. Like, I can just enjoy it for the story that it's meant to be. I don't know. I guess I'm fucking weird like that. Like, I really love the line that has at the end, show them to paradise. I was like, okay, that's kind of better than the book, even. Another valid, I can understand that. Oh, yes. That tourmaline cabochon? Fuck yes. And that's a valid criticism of the screenwriting, I would say. Because it breaks the physics and the science of the story in a way, but it's not enough to hate the movie over, I'll say that. $32 for this one. Indicolite. Bluish green. You've got to make the story work when you transfer it from a book to a movie. You'll claim that one? Thank you, Jesse. That triggers our next giveaway. Will it be Jesse or will it be Will? Like, I don't know if you've read The God Emperor of Dune, but I don't see a fucking way that they could stick true to the storyline of God Emperor of Dune and make that work as a movie, because that book is like 90% philosophy. Alrighty. Peridot. Dice roller. Give me that number. 10. Well, that would be the tourmaline. So, Jesse, you got yourself a Peridot bonus. Congrats. What is 21? Is a zircon. Like Lord of the Rings, yeah. Oh man, I wish Sabella was here. She could give a dissertation on Lord of the Rings. And it's not a small zircon, just to compare to like the zircon I normally have for sale. This one is giant. Now this is a traditional, like your step cut. You've got your, your angled facets on the top, but here's the, can you see how they the facets play there? They're cut in a ladder. Well, more like, yeah. And Jesse, it is $40. It is the biggest zircon or like yellow natural color zircon. And Jackie, this is one of the oldest types of faceting that we've had, developed in, Asia, Persia, India. I don't know which one that fits into. I haven't gotten into House of the Dragon yet. I might have to one of these days. You snagging this one, Jesse? Ratchet and Clank. I think I've played that when I was very young. That was a PlayStation game, wasn't it? You'll claim that one? Thank you. Knock $5 off of it. I had Crash Bandicoot as well. That was the first game I had for PlayStation. Let's see here. Next. I haven't gotten to see it yet. One of these days, I might get around to that one. So this is that malachite that I polished and did a damn good job on, if I do say so myself. And then I made a simple wire wrap pendant out of silver to go with it. $120. A lot of silver and a lot of work. Moving on to number 7, I got a rubelite tourmaline for $7. $7. You know what? $5. Do $5 today. Kind of a steal. That's a big one. For $6. Motherfucker. Excuse me. Sorry. I'm really bad at selling. I apologize for my language. It's not very professional of me. $7, we got another one of these kind of yellowish green tourmalines. Tourmaline are so awesome. They come in so many colors and hues. I could never get into One Piece, even the original manga in Shonen Jump when I was like 10 and the first English Shonen Jumps came out. Season 1 or they used to have their first year except for the first 2 copies, and I bought them right out of this shopping market. I like Naruto, but quickly grew out of it when it turned into a TV show. And Bleach. I haven't watched The Boys yet. I've read up to issue 50 of the comic books. Yeah, I know. It's actually why I haven't watched it yet. Oh, the last one was $7. This one is $5. Next, I have an opal pendant. Y'all want to talk anime, like, because One Piece and such. Anyone seen Ergo Proxy? Or what was that one? Mokugane? Mokugame? Trippy shows. Like, ones that are not good to smoke weed and watch and think about the meaning of your existence when you're in your early 20s. That's for fucking sure. You'll claim that yellow one. The $5. This one? Or Ergo Proxy is it's a word. I'm guessing you meant that one. I'm not going to be able to find it. Am I? Nope, I'm not. I'll look it up and figure that one out later. Jesse confirms Jennifer is going to grab 7. Good claim, Jennifer. Welcome back. Hello, Will. All right, so this opal pendant, which fingerprints are free and all. Thank you. Hope you're having a good one too, man. $4.50 for this, how it is. We could ice this thing out or put rainbows all around it too with small gemstones. Indeed. Number 13 is a tourmaline. I don't like this one on microscope because, yeah, whatever. This one's 15. It's quite a bit bigger than most of the others. While it does have some inclusions, it just has more brilliance. Well said. Well said indeed. Now this next one, on the other hand, is 6. It's not included, but it's fairly dark. Well, it's got some inclusions, but it's $6. A little smaller, darker green. We got number 15. And it's also $6 for some reason. I need my air conditioner on again. Number 16 is $5. I do pretty damn good pricing. It's all in how I buy. If I can buy correctly. A lot of my stuff comes from estates, and that gives me the ability to buy really, really, really at really good prices, and so I don't have to charge as much. That one's pretty clean. Number 17 is $7. On number 18, a lot of things that I could not explain. Jennifer is going to claim number 17. Nice claim, Jennifer. Just to make my life a little easier. In the future, put a sticker. All right. Tourmaline is extremely complicated in its makeup. And so it's hard. I don't know enough to be able to explain that. You could have pieces of tourmaline that look extremely similar from different parts of the world, and they'll have a different chemical makeup, even to a point. I wish I could explain that, though, because I like to be able to explain interesting stuff like that. So this is kind of an insane. We've got a nice, beautiful piece of tourmaline in the middle, blue zircon here, diamonds up here, sapphires, Ethiopian opal, garnet, and some more sapphires. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's like ruby and sapphire. It's all corundum. Although there is more variety chemically in tourmaline. It's a pretty complicated crystal. Nice! I love blue tourmaline or blue zircon myself. Actually, I was just showed off a little earlier pendant that I have. Say 5 carat. Cushion cut. Really beautiful piece of zircon. All right, now we're on to the spinel, the 2 spinels and the 2 zircons I got left. Yep, that's opalite. It's the glass type of opalite, Lisa. I can get an article on it to. I'll send you an article so you can see exactly what it is that's made of, and you'll know a little more. This is beautiful. Spinel is $20. I'll play Yahtzee dice. Okay, I could see that. Yeah, no, good use for it. Got another spinel here for $20. This one's a little smaller, but also more of a rust red. And then zircon for $5. And another zircon for $5. Yeah, I have some pretty decent stones on here. Fairly good prices. Okay, last zircon or spinel. And last piece that I'll be showing off of this board this is solid 14 karat gold, 5 karat Ethiopian opal hanging out in the center there. I've got multicolor sapphires, ruby, and emerald, and diamonds set in here. To 3,000. I feel that. I really do. Be safe, Will. Catch you later. Oh, yeah. Yep, Will's been a long time on the channel. See, I've been wanting to get into having more of the gemstone dice, but you know, it's a little more challenging to get those at a price that's workable for people, I've noticed. Figure I might as well sell that pink sapphire dice if I can, although I have somebody who is already totally happy to pick it up. They just told me to try to get more than they could pay for it. I told them I'd give it a shot, but they've done a lot for me, so I don't mind so much if that one doesn't sell today. Let's see here. I'm going to do some emeralds. And then I think we'll do sapphires. And ruby. Sapphire and ruby. I don't know, because that's actually... Yeah, that's the problem, is getting them to sell and not losing a lot of money doing so. Or, getting paid for your labor. All right, so I've got which cut that price in half. Okay. Emerald. The fracture filling that I saw in this one when I took a close look appeared to be oil. So, holy crap. There is that little side that is chipped. Or maybe not chipped, but its facet is slightly weird. Nah, it's chipped. However, if you set it correctly, that won't even be noticeable. This one's 25. Now this one, the fracture filling, I'm pretty sure is resin. And this one is 18. From what I can see under microscopic observation, this one appeared to be oil and this one appeared to be resin. I can't always be perfect on that. For instance, like this one doesn't appear to have any glass filling, where a lot of the rest did. Which is why this green sapphire is $20. This little pack here is kind of a deal for somebody. Yellow sapphires, yellow orangey sapphires, $22 for all 5. I put together a pack for somebody who might be wanting to do wire wrapping. And these are like what I used for this. And then there's this one. What are you doing up there on the printer? Lazy kitty. And this one is $9. Right on, Faith. I'm glad you got, and I know I haven't invoiced you for it, but I just threw the other fire agate that you had asked me to repolish up into that box because, I was having struggles. So that's why you have 2 fire agates in the box you just got. I believe you have 2 fire agates in the box you just got. If you're wondering why you probably don't remember paying for one. That is why. I appreciate that. Thank you. So I've got this Montana agate and a garnet from Montana as well, up near Butte, that I kind of did a freeform polishing on. All in a interesting pendant that I made. This pendant, $150 today. Trying to get it out the door. Ow. Now to blue sapphires. These are all over the place, price-wise, I'm guessing, aren't they? No, they're not. Okay, that's good. First one for $8. And these are all fracture filled to my knowledge. I have priced them as such. Oh, why thank you. I'll have to check that out when I get a chance. See, this next one is 10. I know I can be a little slow on shipping time some weeks, but I figure I make up for that in my pricing. Another one for 8. This chair is really starting to win the battle. This one is 6, I guess. We're going with $6. Not gonna see a price like that on one of these again. I don't even think I get them that cheap. It's got those phantom inclusions in it. Fuck yeah. And some color zoning. Number 11 is 15. It's the biggest one. Number 12 for $150. A green sapphire and amethyst pendant with an articulating veil. I got to do a more badass one of these days. Box pendants can look really good, but I can do better. And I know I can do better. Just got myself motivated to do a new video. Alrighty. Last light blue. This one is $8. Number 14. That's a very blue one. This is $15. It's got good clarity, good color. Beautiful little sapphire. 15. You know what? We're doing a special on this one. This would be a midnight bluish. Trying to decide if it's transparent or translucent. Not doing a very good job of it. Let's say translucent, but it's got transparent like sections. But it's $4. You'll claim 14. Nice claim. See here, number 16. Now we've gone to ruby, the red form of corundum. This one is $20. It is fracture filled, but it is also super clean. Next is 17, which is $10. Still fairly, clean. All right, so I made this. We made a short out of it. I gotta say that video between Reddit and YouTube did really, actually on Reddit, people lost their damn minds over this ring. I think I did a damn good job. So, all natural pink sapphires. I do not have I couldn't find any evidence that the center pink sapphire was lead glass filled. The rest should be heat only. This ring is a size 6.5, I'm guessing. Yeah, 6 1/4. And I am asking $450 for this today. I don't know how sizing would go, but there are some options. I'm pretty sure I can get it up to a size 7 easy. But my friend, she was willing to give me, a number that is far from insulting. It's a fair enough number. Not quite what I'd love to get, but she's also done a lot for me, so I have no problem, hooking her up with a hell of a discount. So if it doesn't sell today, that's fine. I'd be happy for it to go to her. Another one of those fracture fields for 20. Although at this one, I'm not 100% sure that it was fracture filled. I'm just assuming it is. I couldn't actually get confirmation. This might be a natural ruby. Next one, $5. $21 is $8. $22 is $8. And thank you. I did put a lot of work into that ring. Turned out really well. Have to do another here soon. And then $5 for this little guy. And then another ring I've made kind of recently. I'm going to say same price, actually, $4.50. I faceted this sapphire, which is a Montana sapphire, myself. And then I constructed this silver ring with diamonds around it. The size 7. Sorry, I meant $4.50. Same price as the other. Although, you know what? If someone's willing to do $3.50 today, I'll take it. I would happily take $3.50 for this. I did the faceting. I love the phantoms in that stone. Like, there's something so special. It's like a Schiller effect that is, oh man, I love that. Alrighty. My chair is kicking my butt today. I don't know how many more boards I'm going to get through. I'm actually considering starting auctions. I don't know that auctions is a great idea today, though. I'm randomly grabbing from my garnets right now. I'm not even going to worry about jewelry this run. Well, got a fair amount of them garnets out. All right, so number one, and this is by far the biggest one on the board, I believe. Come on now. You don't need to fight me. I know you like to, but you don't have to. I better fix my lighting this week. This garnet is $10. Next. Yeah, I think this will probably be my last board today, guys. I apologize, but the pain is starting to creep its way up. We got $7 on this beautiful garnet. Number 3. For $6, we have an emerald cut garnet. Right? And then what we got here is also garnet, but probably more of rhodolite. For $5. On number 5, I've got another rhodolite. This one is $8. On number 6, this one is $5. Financially speaking, Iris, it kind of is, but you're right. I do want to remind everybody again, please don't forget that we have giveaways. Members giveaway. And a free everybody giveaway. Don't forget to check those out. Get yourself some free jewelry. Or, well, possibly get yourself some free jewelry. At least have a chance. So this one is $6. Number 8 for $3. On number 9 for $8, a round brilliant cut. I love using these in my work. Yes, Lisa, most likely so. Unless your comments are already on them. Give me a second, Lisa. I'll check. Yeah, Lisa, go comment on those because I don't see you have a comment on the free one, so I don't know if you've got membership or yeah, you've got membership. Definitely go comment on those. Thank you. And those are just 2 of the mini giveaways. We've already done 2 during this stream alone. Another $8 round brilliant cut. Number 11, got another $3 garnet. Number 12, is $8 for number 12. Number 13, another one of those $8 round brilliants. These are really good accent stones. Number 14, $6. Number 16 for $5. Number 17 for $5. You will claim number 3. Good claim. Thank you, Jesse. Number 19. Thank you, Jesse. I appreciate you. You might be lagging a bit. I'm not sure. Number 20 is another rhodolite for $9. Cut in the trillion shape. Number 21 is another rhodolite for $6. Number 22 is $5. Number 23 is $4. I think that's meant to be a 5, actually, but we're going to go with 4, I guess. $7 and $9. Gotcha. Thank you. 6 and 8. Interesting. 28 closer. Yes, you can. No, I did not cut that. If I cut these, I'd have to charge 20, 30 times what I'm charging for them. At the minimum. Let's see, I guess 24 is, I'm on the last one. This is $5. Yeah, absolutely. It is a nice cut one. And anytime. Okay. Got through some garnet. I'm going to try to get through a little bit of amethyst, I guess. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not sure how much more I'm going to manage to get through, but I'm going to try. kind of a mixed bag here of like a bunch of old stocks, a little bit of new. But we'll show off what I can. Starting us out at $8. Probably not today, Lisa. Are you specifically wanting some labradorite? Saving up inventory takes... I know the feeling, man. Look forward to it. Okay. Yeah, probably not. I'm not... I think this will be the last board I do today. See, this one is $4. Yeah, William, I know the excitement. It's kind of a mess, but like I've got all of those, several boards, some up there, and then there's the stuff that is like my personal stash, which I make videos of. This one is $7. This one is 10. We got this little one for 5. On number 6 for $8. This is amethyst. Sorry, I didn't catch your question in time. Is that as light as it looked? Well, but the polish is being... I'm gonna knock it down a little bit more, even to 7. Totally understand. Another $7 amethyst. Got some phantoms. Have a good one, and I will do so. Thank you, Jesse. This very pretty $4 on 8. On 9, we have this pear shape for 5. Just underpriced. Nice. That's freaking awesome. I wish I had a better faceting machine and could start cutting more, but another one of these for $4. Dang good price on that. Number 11, $8. Number 12 for $6. Big one. Yeah, there you go. That last one, it's big. It's just, if it didn't have that windowing, see here on number 13 for $8. I apologize for being rushed. My body is like ratcheting up the pain quickly, so. Oh yeah, no, for the price I'm asking, that's fucking great. See, this one is for. This one's also for. This is definitely the better deal of those two. Much better coloring. There's truth to that, or at least unless you're cutting with perfect angles, but then you need to start with some really big rough. That's not. I need to test that. That's not amethyst. There's no way it is. If it is, it might be, but something doesn't feel right about that stone. Another $4. And then last but not least, oh, this one is $8 because of the occlusion, unfortunately. Because otherwise that'd have been a rockin' stone. $8. All right, so I'm going to roll an 8-sided dice real quick to pick a winner from the last 8 purchases, and that person will get this little moonstone. So let's roll. Jesse, again. Jesse got that one. Wasn't too hard. He had most of those. And then I will need to do a spinner for this next one. Starting at 1 and ending at 28. Go back real quick. Yes. And let us see who wins the pendant for today's show. This little labradorite pendant. I have our number wheel ready to go. Got our list, and yeah, let's see who wins today. Number 20. Jesse got this one. Thank you, Jesse. It was the tourmaline, too. It was the tourmaline. All right, everybody. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me today and all the support. I am going to get out of this chair and get myself some rest. I hope y'all have a wonderful weekend. If I feel up to it, I'll try to do a stream of some kind in the next couple of days. Kind of just depends on how my body wants to treat me. But anyway, I hope y'all have a wonderful, wonderful evening. And we will catch you on the next one. Until then. And seriously, thank you again for hanging out. Don't forget to go enter into the giveaways. Good night, everyone. All right, you.